Hi, I want to welcome you to our Juice Plus Zoom call tonight. My name is LouAnn Stark-Dykema, and I live near Lansing, Michigan. So to begin with, I want to thank you for just taking the next 30 to 40 minutes to be with us. Tonight, I and some of my partners are going to tell you our stories of our involvement with the Juice Plus company. I get the honor of sharing with you about our amazing products. Nancy Kroupa, who some of you have already met, will be sharing with you some of the details of who we are as a company and our unique business model. Christine Bomlitz and Cheryl Cortese, they are going to share their personal stories of the products and the business and how this has all affected them and impacted many other lives. So first I want to start with telling you about our flagship product, Juice Plus. Juice Plus is a wide variety of 30 different fruits, veggies, and berries. The foods are picked at peak ripeness, which means that's the most nutritional time. They have the most nutritional value. So the produce is picked, it's juiced, it's actually more like pulverized, and then it's put through a low temperature drying process. This preserves the nutritional density of the food, so it's still live. And then we put the food in capsules. So I'm going to show you the capsules. So in these 3 capsules, we have 30 different fruits, veggies, and berries. I think this is amazing. And here are our bottles. So I want you to see let me get one up here, the nutritional label on the bottle. So this is food. And if this was in a grocery store, it'd be in the produce aisle because it's still live food. This makes it so easy to eat those 9 to 13 recommended servings of fruits, veggies, and berries we're supposed to do every day. I can't do that, but Juice Plus helps fill that gap that I have between what I eat and what I don't eat. And we as a family, it has helped us so much. We especially found this when 13, 14 years ago, my little 5-year-old had a lot of digestive issues. And one of them was he was really severely constipated. Well, it was very hard to get a little 5-year-old lots of fruits and veggies all the time. So with adding the Juice Plus, and he had the Juice Plus Chews, his body was able to, within the first month, figure out what to do. And no more tummy aches. And we had a happy 5-year-old. We also had a very happy mom. So I want to show you the chews. Here, see if you can see them. I taped them together. These are our chewables, which come in pouches. So here's our vineyard, the berry, and the fruit, and the veggie. So these chewables, kids can eat and get 30 different foods. It's wonderful, and I love these for sweet treats. Another thing I really loved about the company was the research behind it. They have taken the product, but in the people who are eating the product, and discovered all kinds of health benefits in the research. So in the 35 published clinical research studies we have, we show benefits like a healthier immune system, reduced oxidative stress, healthier improved cardiovascular system, reduced inflammation, and that's huge. Reduced DNA damage. I didn't know you could do that. Healthier skin, gums, and we have more research coming out this year. So I realized that Juice Plus could do all these good things in our body because it's bioavailable. Our body is getting massive amounts of micronutrition, and it's making a difference. One of the ways in our family I saw the immune study kind of worked out was my other son was sneezing and congested a lot. We knew he had allergies, but we weren't doing a lot of tests. After he was on Juice Plus for a few months, he didn't have that chronic congestion and sneezing, and his body was just in a much healthier state. So again, healthier kid, healthy Healthier kid, happier mom. Our company has a great passion for children's health. And in fact, we have what is called the Children's Health Study. And this is how we were introduced to Juice Plus. When an adult decides they want to do the Juice Plus and they want to sponsor their child, a child ages 4 to 18, and full-time college kids can get their product free for 4 years. This was such a gift to us. And what we're finding in the study is amazing. Children, over 60%, are eating more fruits and veggies, just voluntarily liking them. And 60% less missed days at school. That really affects the parents. 66 less doctor's visits. And 96% of the kids have some health benefit from being on the program, and actually it's because they're incorporating Juice Plus in their lives. Another really great product I love is our Juice Plus Complete. I'll tell you a minute before I show you the package. This is a protein powder, a food powder actually. It's high in protein, high in fiber, and that's really important, and has really healthy, good carbohydrates in it. It comes in 2 flavors. So we have the dark chocolate for us chocoholics and the French vanilla, which is delicious. I mix up a complete shake every day in the morning for breakfast. That's what I do. And it gives me energy for the whole morning until lunch. Others of my friends are using it for a pre and post workout drink and just finding they recover faster. I also love it as an afternoon snack when you have those munchies. Oh, this is great. So I add, the Juice Plus capsules. There's over 30 foods. And with the Complete, I have at least 10 more. I'm getting over 40 different foods, the whole rainbow of color in my diet every day. Oh, and then for on the go, these are my favorites. Of course, I think everything is, but we have Juice Plus bars. So this is like the Juice Plus mix, but it's in a bar, so very easy. We have, upside down, cherry honey and chocolate bake. These are in my my purse all the time. We are part of a healthy revolution. Our desire is really to help anybody, everyone, take one more healthy step towards just living better, fuller, more vitality. We recently launched a really fun program called Shed 10. This is a jumpstart program where you have 10 days, and this helps us start to get into eating healthier. So we flood our body with really essential nutrients. And then we focus on shedding unhealthy habits. So it's not about losing 10 pounds in 10 days. It's about really looking at healthy habits. We have a whole community when we do it together of like-minded people. So we're encouraging each other. We have a cookbook and a secret Facebook page where we're giving each other tips. And if we have a hard day, you got someone there cheering for you. So I know for me, I do better when I have a buddy. Then our last product, which I can't live without, is the Tower Garden. And I wish I could take you in my family room and show you my Tower Garden. I am growing my produce in Michigan when we have snow outside, inside with grow lights. Then in the spring, I'm growing outside. So how am I doing it? This is the trick. It's a Tower Garden. So hope you can see this. This down here is the base. This is less than 3 feet in diameter. The water's in here, and the water pumps up inside the tower and then rains down on all the roots and is growing fruits, veggies, herbs all year round. So outdoors, spring into the fall, indoors, all through the winter. And I get to pick fresh produce all year long. And with the Tower Garden, I just want to share one little piece. The Juice Plus company is so generous in giving back, and that's one of the things I love about them. They have committed to give a Tower Garden to every Boys and Girls Club in North America. And in doing that, in Lansing, I get to be a part of the Lansing Boys and Girls Club. And now I'm working with 10 to 13-year-olds, and we're growing food together. And it's so much fun. And we get to grow basil right now, so we can have a pesto party. So, like I say, I love all the products. They're part of all of my life, my daily life, and I will always keep them there because I want health and vitality forever. So that's a quick overview of our products and some of my story, but I want to pass on this story now to my friend, Christine, in Florida.
Hi, LouAnn. Thank you so much. My name is Christine Bomlitz. I'm originally from Ohio, born and raised, and just recently moved to Florida. I'd like to share with everyone a snapshot of our life before finding the Juice Plus products. We were like everybody else, living a super busy, hectic, scheduled life, which led us to live the fast, quick, and easy lifestyle in food choices. It really took a toll on our health. As a self-employed business owner for 23 years, I was always exhausted. I couldn't sleep, I was stressed out, I was suffering from IBS, chronic acid reflux, arthritis, my hair was falling out by the clumps. I felt like I was falling apart. So one morning at 3:30 a.m., I was scrolling through the internet and saw a picture of a tower garden. After reading about it, I was really excited. I immediately thought this could solve a lot of problems. I called and talked to someone that morning. I ordered a family garden at the end of summer 2014, and my husband thought I was crazy because I have no gardening experience and killed our cactus. So all winter, with 2 to 3 feet of snow on the ground, we had fresh herbs. We ate fresh greens every day. It was amazing. And then I thought, what have they been feeding us at the stores? It saved us so much money, and the food was so delicious that my husband bought 3 more towers that spring. The more we ate it, the more we wanted, and we were feeling better. 6 months later, after using the towers and loving them, my friend who had kept saying, I think you would really like Juice Plus. So I finally looked into it, and I remember calling him back, and I said, do you people know what you have? Like, I discovered it, and I needed to let him know. I could not believe it was 30 raw, whole, vine-ripened foods in a capsule. I did not eat anywhere near that variety of those 30 foods every day. So we added the products, the shakes and the bars into our lifestyle, not knowing what to expect. It was fast, quick, and easy, and the shakes and the bars were delicious. For my husband, the shakes were an easy breakfast, and the bars replaced his Kit Kat afternoon snacks. My daughter, who thought it was too cool to eat breakfast, was yelling down in the morning, hey, Mom, can you make me one of those shakes? And it made me feel like super mom. I was getting 50 whole foods in her by 7 a.m. Several months later, I would think all of our family health issues disappeared. It was just like one simple change, and it was snowballing. And I'm almost 50, and I feel and look better than I did at 40, and we have not been sick in 2.5 years. I feel these products not only have met our needs of fast and convenient, but have exceeded our expectations in our health. Today, we are actually striving to make healthy choices daily because this healthy living feels so good and it's addicting, and we just love it. So we plan to keep using them for life.
Well, thank you, Christine, for sharing your amazing stories with us. And I think we all agree that Juice Plus and the Juice Plus products, what a gift it has given you and your family. So congratulations, and thank you for sharing your stories with us tonight. So let's shift gears now. I think we all agree that we have some amazing products, and we do share them all around the world. So the name Juice Plus is also the name of our company, and it is also connected to an opportunity to own your own business. My name is Nancy Kroupa, and my husband Jerry and I live in beautiful Traverse City, Michigan. And I have to say, right now we're calling in from Naples, Florida, and so we're We've been snowbirds now since 1990, and we're just enjoying the beautiful weather. And in our early 40s, we really found ourselves in dire straits. My corporate job moved 2.5 hours away due to downsizing. Some of you have experienced that. And my husband closed his family-owned business, and we just could not believe it. We had 3 teenagers all wanting to go to college, and here we are. We have no jobs. And so we knew what we wanted, though. We wanted to work together. We wanted to make our time our own, and we wanted to build a successful business together. So we looked into franchising, but boy, I'll tell you, immediately we became disillusioned. So 27 years ago, my husband Jerry was introduced and was open to the Juice Plus business. And he asked me to come along and investigate the company with him. So we went to a conference immediately to check it out. And I'll tell you what we found was a real solid company. It had integrity. That was really important to us. And it was an amazing company that we felt confident that we could partner with, a company that we could hang our hat and roll up our sleeves and go to work with them. And in the beginning, though, I'll have to tell you, in all honesty, one of my biggest objections was that it looked like a sales business. I kind of went, oh my gosh, I'm not a salesman, so what am I going to do? I can't sell anything. But we soon became a product of the product. You know how we naturally, we share things that we love. Something like this, for example, where it's helping children and people that we care about and that are changing their lives. So when I learned all we have to do is just share experiences with those products, it really opened my eyes to becoming more serious about this business opportunity. So naturally, we started sharing our amazing products, and then the checks started coming in. And it was then that I realized that I think we had found the answer to what we had been looking for. So I'm going to give you a little information now about our business and our company, because Jerry and I felt that was very important in our research that we did as we investigated. And we found that the company had longevity, where the company was founded in 1970 by Jay Martin, the founder, and he's still president today. He's very active still, and his mission then was to build a stable and lasting company that would help as many people as possible build their dreams, where there is the key word here, as it is still today, 47 years later. We do business now in over 23 countries, and the Juice Plus company is a debt-free company, and I'm so excited that this year we will become a $1 billion, that's with a B, billion-a-year company. And you know, that longevity and that kind of success, that level of success is so important because of the uncertainties, not only in the job market today, here in the United States, but across the world. And to me, it really gives us confidence and trust in the company going forward. The company's philosophy is to inspire healthy living around the world. It's a company with a really big heart, and they've invested millions of dollars in that children's health study that LouAnn shared with us. You know, and that really touches my heart, that it has affected now over 1 million families and that have participated in the program. And the company is all about sharing and giving back to the communities. They're one of the largest contributors to St. Jude's Hospital there in Memphis. And Volunteers of America, my gosh, they are donating 10 million meals in the next 5 years. And of course, LouAnn told us all about the Boys and Girls Clubs across North America, where they're donating a tower garden to over 4,200 Boys and Girls Clubs and affecting almost 4 million children. We have a proven business model. We've taken the best of all different types of business models from across the world and created a very unique business concept called a virtual franchise. And we have a proven system of success working with this amazing compensation plan that is working for so many people across the world. It costs $50 a year to become a distributor. And tonight, I'm not going to go into great detail on how we get paid in this business. I recommend a very short 10-minute video that we'd be happy to send to you that you could look at in the convenience of your own home. But we do get paid from 4 different areas. We get paid retail profit, we get paid commissions, bonuses, and we get paid benefits. The top position, actually the top 2 positions now, enjoy a corporate style benefits package, which includes medical, dental, vision, life insurance, disability, and long-term health care. It includes college tuition reimbursement for you and your family. It covers an expense supplement and a holiday bonus for all the national marketing directors, and as well as the other leadership positions. So to me, I'll tell you, getting that $1,000, Jerry gets $1,000 and I do as well. We're both national marketing directors with this amazing company. And I'll tell you, it's provided some amazing Christmases for our family. And in my opinion, it really beats a frozen turkey any day, right? So also, all positions, once you reach them, they're permanent. You never go back. You never have to requalify. Our company is also a very forward-thinking company. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but stay tuned. They'll be rolling out a brand new product here in the next few months. So you want to be first in line to learn about that. It's going to be a very first on the market, and I just can't wait for it to come out. Juice Plus is very simple. It is ordered through your own personal Juice Plus website, and really the company takes it from there. The company processes that order. It bills the company, or I'm sorry, it bills the customer direct, and it ships the product. They even support our customer with continuing education. And you don't have to take a risk by first purchasing the product and then having to turn around and sell it. Then you get paid a retail profit, a commission, and we get paid amazing bonuses by building a team, if that's how you want to go. And to be honest, that is where the real residual income is. It can be whatever you want it to be. And that's what I love about this business. There's no pressure. There are 2 ways to approach this. There's the fast track way, and you get bonuses as you fast track. It helps you to move fast, or there is a cumulative way. You can go slower and go at your own pace. You can take it easy, go as slow as you want. But you know what happened is our business grew. I was so impressed at the huge potential that to make this our life's work and cause. It didn't take us by surprise, because our business started to grow really fast. First, it started making our car payment and then our house payment, and it grew to replace both of our incomes, our prior incomes. And well, now it's beyond our wildest dreams. And, you know, wow, I just still can't believe it when you think about it. You know, we have the ability to grow a multi-million-dollar international franchise, earn residual income, but leave a legacy and also change lives across the world at the same time. This business is done in part-time hours, and many people do it in stolen moments. So like I said, you can do this 2 different ways and choose which way you want to approach this. But to be honest, not only is it a lot more fun to go fast, people are doing this in a fast track approach. We're seeing amazing things happen with the fast track program, where people are duplicating within their own teams very quickly and in record time. So if someone is sharing this with you tonight, or sharing this recording with you, just decide what you want to create. Talk to the person that invited you on this call, and they will tell you what you need to do to create the income that you so desire. And when I looked at this opportunity, we were ready to go, but my biggest question was, so what do I have to do to be successful? Well, all you need to do is just work with your sponsor, and they will show you the way. It's not about you becoming the expert, but learning 1 step at a time. You earn while you learn. These calls, this call tonight is available each and every week at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And these weekly Zoom events are available to you and is a great way for you to build your business. You don't need to be the expert on the product, or you don't need to be the expert on the business. It's just a matter of inviting people along where they can hear the stories, learn about the products and the business in the convenience of their own home. And lastly, I want to touch on, to me, our amazing Juice Plus family or community. To me, it's the most important part of this business. It's the number one thing that excites me each and every day. And in this Juice Plus community, we look to raise each other up. And you know, I find it so refreshing coming from corporate America. I was used to all that backstabbing and politics and people trying to cut you down and take your job. Corporate America, you know, is so much a part of many of your lives. And they are so, you know, we're all so used to it. And to find something so completely opposite, to be amongst people who are inspiring and positive all the time and have locked arms and that we're all on the same mission. They all want to see you succeed in this business, whether you're on their team or not. And it's truly a refreshing environment to live. We've created some amazing, amazing friendships and have had so much fun traveling, going to conferences, going to boot camps, and locally with potlucks and salad in a jar parties, wine and cheese parties, and so forth. And I'll have to tell you, I have a very special guest tonight. When I heard our next speaker's story, I could really relate to her. I'm a former teacher, just like she is. And not only was her story, did it really resonate with me, it was because of her story that I could see a future with this company when I first heard her speak. I'm not only so fortunate to have had the opportunity all through these 27 years that Jerry and I've been with this company. She has mentored me, she's loved me, and I'm so proud to call her my very dear friend. So I would like to introduce Cheryl Cortese from Los Angeles to tell you a little bit about her experience. Good evening, Cheryl.
Well, thank you, Nancy, so much. I love being on this call with Nancy, and she's right. She and I have been not only all over the country, but all over the world together. Nancy, how long have you been at this?
27 years, Cheryl.
27, and myself 29. This is my 29th anniversary with the company this past January, and I'm looking forward to the next 29 years, I have to tell you. But, you know, it didn't start with any realization that this could be something that was more than just a part-time business. My background was not, wait, I'm going to turn this call off just a second here, if I can. I'm sorry about that. The way I'm disturbing myself here. But anyway, I didn't have any idea that this could be the business it became. I really was in a very difficult situation 29 years ago. My background was not marketing, it was education. I taught at one of the universities in South Louisiana. And before that, I taught kindergarten. I'm a mom. I have a couple of children. They're grown adults now. But at the time, they were middle school. And, you know, I was suddenly single. Our economy there had really been just in the worst shape. We were petroleum, oil, and gas business moved to the Middle East, and when it did, it took everyone's jobs. A lot of people, as in any recession, lost their jobs, they lost their homes, they lost their ways to make a living. Many marriages came apart. Mine was one of them. And so it looked like just the darkest time. And I was really looking for a way to expand my perception as to how income could be earned. On a teacher's salary in Louisiana, you were not going to be able to send 2 children to college, and that was part of what I considered a very important role for me. It was kind of the standard that I held our family by. And so I came across this really to, I guess you would say, just make additional income to try to keep us above struggle. And I just fell in love. I fell in love by the end of that first year. I was making by far more income than I could ever hope to make teaching. And so I decided this would be my full-time profession. I have loved every minute of it. I was sponsored by somebody who really understood how this marketing model worked and, was very good at teaching it. And so then I turned around and, found people like Nancy, okay? And together, it's not only been wonderful friendship, it's been a great business. Today, this organization markets somewhere, and you're part of my team. I mean, you're my babies too, okay? But so it's your story as well. As an organization, we market between $6 million and $7 million worth of Juice Plus every month. So here was something that 29 years ago I thought was going to be a way to create an additional $500 a month, $1,000 a month maybe. Just give us that extra money so that we wouldn't be in such dire straits, because I really didn't have any family to fall back on it. And it turned into a multi-million-dollar business. And so that's available really for anyone. And today I think more than any other time in history, if I look at my own physical, benefits from this, I was one of those people that I was never seriously ill and I was never healthy. I kind of lived in the gray twilight of the in-between, okay? Seemed to catch everything that came along. And I have been healthier in this past 29 years than the first part of my life. This has been the healthiest part of my life and continues to be. There's no price you can put on that, because when you have your health, you can really do anything. But then to be able to have a business that not only spans the globe, but you can wrap your arms around any and everyone and offer the same thing to them. That's what's amazing to me. And then to have the friendships that we have. And so it's an amazing experience. It continues to be. There's a lot of support from every direction, the company as well as the distributor team and upline teams. And so we're here to really do our best to make a difference in the world. And I think we've certainly seen that, and we see it continuing. So thanks, Nancy. I appreciate being on, and the best to all of you. And if anybody's ever needs me for anything, Nancy knows my phone number. Okay.
Well, Cheryl, thank you. And at the end of this call, I normally invite everyone on your call that you've been doing for 26 years. Without giving the number, I recommend people call the person that invited them on the call to get the number for your call tonight. But at 8:30, would you tell us a little bit about your call tonight and who's the speaker?
My call tonight, and I will have to get with it here in the next 2 minutes. Okay. But it's going to be John Blair, who is our one of the senior vice presidents for our company. He's actually the man who was responsible for bringing the Juice Plus product to us. He certainly was the one who closed all the deals and found all the right people. We grow our own produce, hands-on from the ground up. He's probably one of the most knowledgeable people as far as the product, the research. He has really been the one to orchestrate and really guide the research. And he's just, he's got a lot of good wisdom to share. So he'll be our speaker tonight. And as a matter of fact, it was time for me to talk to him right now.
All right.
So I will sign off and invite you all to conference. And Nancy will know all about it. And hopefully I'll get to meet you in person. Goodbye.
Cheryl, thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. And I'm so proud that you're my good friend, and we've just had an amazing time together. So thank you very much for joining us tonight. We'll talk to you in a few minutes.
That's to everybody. You couldn't find a better leader than Nancy. I mean, she will help you do it.
There you go.
Bye.
Well, thank you, Cheryl. In wrapping up, we need more people, obviously, to help educate people in the world about whole food nutrition. And continue to help people take control of their health, their own wellness. And are you one of those people? Do you know anyone that would be interested in joining our team? And so there's three different types of people on the call right now, either 1, 2, or 3. Number 1, you're thinking, well, thank you, Nance, for sharing this business culture with me. I'm going to think about it, or I need more information. So you're number 1. Or number 2, you may be thinking, I love this concept, and I'm only interested in the product, so I would like to get started on this amazing product, Juice Plus. Or number 3, or I want to join your mission. When can I get started? And so I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. And as Cheryl said immediately after this call, connect with the person who invited you on this call after this webinar and tell them if you're a 1, 2, or 3. And remember, our goal is to educate, we want to help you to feel good. We want you to look good. And if you're interested, make money with us and have heaps and heaps of fun in this business, just like we do each and every day. So again, if you'd like to learn more about this business culture, we'll be back on tonight at 8:30. Not on this Zoom call. It is a phone number to call in, but get back with the person that invited you, and they'll share not only the phone number, but also the code to get into the call. So I want to thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight, and have a great evening, and we'll talk to you soon. Good night, everybody. Can I mute your line to say good night if you'd like?
Good night, Nancy. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. Awesome call.
Good night. Good night, everybody.
Great info. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, I forgot to wish everyone happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining
Good
us.
night.